Let's bully Astra. I mean, let's bully Jupiter with Astra. Wolf, Midnight, ISSAC, Heart to Heart, Free. Are you approaching me? No, I'm actually getting the hell away from you, Spinny. Bye-bye. ISSAC takes me to his room. I let out a deep sigh.
Midnight, huh? I'm sure I have some tough acts to follow.
I saved the best for last on purpose.
Me? The best? How much have you had to drink?
Almost nothing. Almost too much, maybe. Something. I don't know. He laughs, then looks down at his jacket.
I need to clean up a bit before the big moment. Someone bumped into me and made a bit of a mess.
If Spinny Fox is spinning, is he both approaching and leaving depending on the moment he's facing? What? My mind is broken. Why did you do that to me? Don't break my mind. That's not allowed. He takes off his leather jacket and I'm actually kind of shocked. It's leather jacket? I didn't know it's a leather jacket. It doesn't look like leather jacket. It looks like denim, actually. I've never seen him do that before, and I've been here for a couple weeks.
I guess people get a bit sloppy on New Year's Eve, though. But I'm the guy who hosted the party, so comes with the territory.
You are buff. Please squish me. I don't know, in any way, just please squish me. Pin me to the wall, please. He rests it flat on... Oh no. Ma, Reggie is ogling again. I'm not ogling, thank you very much. I'm just looking. I'm politely looking. Only I'll look at him, he's so buff. Please pin me to the wall, preferably to the bed with yourself. He rests it flat on his bed and starts to clean off a small stain. The jacket was definitely important to him, wasn't it? He had to put the party on the pause to clean it up. It was pretty baggy, so I didn't know what he looked like underneath. Wow! I gotta say though, I didn't expect him to look quite so strong. His arms flex as he scrubs off the jacket.
There we go. Much better.
No, it's much worse. Please take it down. I think you looked better without it, actually.
Well, then consider yourself lucky. I don't really like to take this off in front of people.
I can understand why.
Did I tell you that this belonged to my dad?
Oh.
Or did I just say it was something special?
It was just someone special. Someone special. You were feeling their footsteps.
Oh, wow. I gotta back up quite a bit then. Like
As the leader of Cyber, you have to be buff. You know what would be disappointing at the end of the day? Credits rolling and then suddenly Astra coming out like, this is just a plot of Hermes. I know it's ISSAC. It will be ISSAC 100%.
He worked for Argus and was pretty high up there too. So I grew up around the system and all sorts of technology. It was second nature to me by the time I had my vision. I almost knew more
No,
about the
ISSAC
tech
will
than
be
how to
Hermes. I
communicate.
know it. It must be. Are you sure though? Are you 100% sure? Are you willing to bet 1 million euros on it?
I'd always be tinkering with one thing or another. It
Because
got
I'm definitely
so
not
bad
gonna
that
bet
he had to
anything on that.
install additional security to stop me.
When do we find out if I'm correct, Jupiter?
But, like you could probably guess, I cracked that too. There wasn't anything I couldn't figure out.
That is still
I hope
awesome.
that makes you understand me a bit better.
It is actually better, yeah.
Dante grew up in a library and became a writer. I grew up around Argus Tech, and here I am now.
I grew up around Argus Tech and became buff as hell.
Everyone teases me though and downplays my ability. It's kind of annoying, if I'm perfectly honest.
At the anime convention? Okay. There's probably just jealous of how awesome you are.
Glad to know I'm not the only one who thinks so. You usually only criticize others so you can feel high and mighty.
Huh?
Anyway, we're getting a bit off track. Obviously, you know my dad's not around anymore.
Yes. Yeah, I kinda figured.
Maybe things make a bit more sense now. Why I'm so good with Argus tech and why I wear this jacket.
Well, you have your strong resolution.
Even let me
Resolve.
wear it at
Resolve,
work, which
not
you
resolution.
probably noticed.
Although
Most
you do
people are
have
cool
strong
with it, but
resolution, I will give you
a lot
that.
of
It's
them
like
claim favoritism. Not
100.
everybody is the
It's like
certain Argus legend,
1920
after
by 1080, which is a generally good resolution. I would prefer 2K, but unfortunately I don't have a monitor for that. Naturally, he didn't die of age. We are playing a VN after all. Oh, right. Because VNs and death don't go together. Well, unless you are, what you call him? The Seer of Valinor. Or Milos. Milos possibly died of old age.
Something like that, yeah. He pioneered the drone technology that I specialize in. Hence the
Oh,
whole following in his footsteps thing.
that's even better then. Smiles and tugs at the collar of his jacket. Where? Excuse me. No. Let's back up a little bit. Just a little bit back up. Where's the collar? Is it underneath somewhere? Inside the pack of fluff? There is so much of it, I cannot see anything beyond it. Like, whatever is under it, this part of the... I guess this is a collar. But still, whatever is underneath, it's hidden. It is hidden by his fluff.
But I gotta say, he looked way cooler in this than I do.
But that was no longer part of the plot presented to us. True, it was just my fan fiction.
But enough of that. I didn't mean to get off track. It's wild how cleaning my jacket brought back all those memories. But I guess that's the power of a sentimental object, eh?
It is. I nod.
There is a real reason why I brought you here, though. Part of that reason is you're just the one I trust the most.
Aww, we got his trust.
And a lot is
We
going
can
on
crash
right
it.
now. So
No,
you might
don't crash it.
get
Freaking
caught up
mind,
in things
picking
beyond your
whatever it
control.
wants. But that was no longer. Oh, right.
More than
I
you
read that
have,
already.
Of course. I just wanted to make sure that you're doing all right.
Caught up in more? That sounds a little worrying.
Oh, I didn't mean to make you worry. I was actually trying to do the opposite.
Huh? How?
Just wanted to remind you that you're safe at my side. So,
Of
no matter what
course.
happens or what you learn, I'm here for you.
I wouldn't feel anything else beside you. And confess that I'm here, miss. No matter what I learn, that's a weird thing to say, but I guess it makes sense now that he's opening up to me. I know more about him than I ever did before, and I'm sure there's a lot left. I'm tempted to ask him about the drones and those briefcases. However, I decide to remain silent. I don't want him to know what I saw. And if I trust him, then their purpose should become clear with time. Thanks, Isaac. I'm here for you too.
Of course. Glad to know it's mutual. I'm really happy that you moved in with me. It's definitely made all of this a little easier.
Aww.
But I think I've said more than enough for now. No need to continue and get into all that
Well,
sad stuff.
you don't need to show. Well, you don't need to speak. You need to show. He then reaches out and places his hand in
You
mine.
ready to get back outside, Delta?
They really
We're
love
on the
holding
clock.
hands.
Time is running out.
Like, I guess of all things that are reoccurring as affection showcase, it's the hand holding thing. I kind of never understood it fully. Like, I guess hand holding is okay, but it's kind of uncomfortable, I guess. I don't know how else to describe it. Holding hands is nice. It's a nice symbolism. But I would prefer to wrap my hand around someone, I guess. Or around their waist. Or just, you know, walk side by side. Because it's more comfortable and your hands don't get sweaty and it doesn't get awkward after at one point. Fluffy paws with squishy paw pads is different than holding human hands though. That is a fair point. I stand corrected. I stand corrected, and I do agree with that 100%. I smile and squeeze his hand before we exit the room. It was time for this party to end and ring in the new year. Wow. I can confirm the fluffy paws are awesome, especially with squishy paw pads. Love them. Freaking, I can bap myself in the face and it doesn't hurt. I can punch myself in the face and it doesn't hurt. We make our way back outside, and the group is waiting for us. Almost immediately, we gather together and start chatting.
You two lovebirds have fun.
Not yet.
Absolutely.
Okay, fair enough. A lot of emotional chat to chat, back to back.
Wait, what?
Had to end the year on a pretty high note, you know?
Taylor smirks.
Anyway, I wanted to do something special for the finale. Especially since 4th midnight is actually our midnight.
Alright.
I had to pull some strings, but I think you'll enjoy this.
Show.
It's
Show.
When you say that,
I skipped by accident. I am
filled with
sorry.
Anxiety.
It's still very bright for midnight in the middle of winter. Is that too few backgrounds again? Yeah, there is a few backgrounds, unfortunately. You know what? You know what would be even funnier? Just imagine showcasing the drone things and the drones just start blinking with LEDs and it all says, "I'm Hermes, guys." You know what? That would be funny, wouldn't it? Here we have the high bouncy tone of Taylor again.
You gotta start giving me some more credit.
Alright, will do. Isaac nudges me with his shoulder.
Delta, quick. Red or green? Pick your favorite.
Red or green? Red!
I thought it was a pretty simple question.
Of course. Actually, shit. That is actually hard. Okay, I take that back. It's green.
Roger.
He smiles and takes out his phone. Without saying anything, he just starts tapping away.
What's the surprise?
Gotta say, I don't like the suspense.
Hold on, hold on.
He continues using his phone for about another
All right,
minute.
everybody. Close your eyes.
That isn't gonna help with the suspense part.
Please trust me. I worked on this for a week straight.
Wow, such dedication.
We all do as we are told and close our eyes. We have no idea what to expect, but my anticipation rises. Isaac certainly had to live up to some high expectations.
Just another minute.
I start to hear noises, buzzing and mechanical whirling. Oh no, he's gonna mow us down with drones. Oh no, run, run. I would recognize that noise everywhere. It's the sound of Argus drones. Part of me knows this surprise would involve them, but I couldn't tell the others. I feel like Isaac would hate me if I knew I went into his workshop. But if it was a genuine mistake, I have to stop beating myself up over this
All right.
stuff.
Open up.
I open my eyes and greeted with beautiful sight. Well, it is Isaac after all, the most beautiful of sights. I wish they made a sprite for drones though. Drones fly around the sky above the house, each with dazzling light. You know exactly what would happen when the drones. That's why I called you here again with minutes. That is bullshit. That is such a cliche thing, by the way. I'm sorry to say that, but this is an incredible cliche thing to say. If there is somebody who knows how to use drones, somebody who knows how to program them, and somebody who hoards them for some reason, they are bound to do that. And oh my god, I would love to see that. It must be such a beautiful spectacle. They dance and sway in little formations. It's almost hypnotic. Isaac must have programmed this slideshow just for us.
Well, what do you think?
I want to see it. I really want to see it. That's
so
bullshit. I feel bullshitted again. It's kind of like, 4-Team and the Seer climbing up the grand tree and us not being able to see atop the grand tree. I feel sad for that.
How'd you pull this off?
Like I said, I had to pull some strings. but Argus ended up giving me the
Wow.
approval.
That is actually awesome. We're standing here watching the light show in awe. Isaac steps aside and returns with the 6-pack of drinks.
One more for the end of the year?
Make it 3. Make it 5. You know, because I'm on the diet.
Sure, I'm down.
Okay, he's the first one to do it, even though he despised alcohol a couple hours ago. We all take a can and crack it open. The drones are such a mystifying sight. I can't take my eyes off them. And not only that, but it's truly a testament to Isaac mystery of the time.
Here, check this out.
He presses a button on his phone and 6 drones fly above the rest. We look straight up, watch them against backdrop of the twilight. Stars are slowly coming out, and the lights on the drones blend right in. But soon after, the lights on them change color. They continue their intricate movement, almost forming a rainbow. Oh, so gay. Audio was just different before reverting back. Was it just me? Most likely. Blue for Isaac, pink for Klace, purple for Dante, orange for Taylor, white for Chiron, and green for me. So that's why he wanted to
What a
know.
way to end the year.
It sounds incredibly pretty. I want to see it.
Constellation of our own. Just like you said. Right, Dante?
Nah.
Could go without the implication that we're all dead.
Well, we are all dead from now. Did you choose green since your eyes? I chose green because at one point I used to hate this color with my guts and I was genuinely scared of it for some reason. Like, it was the color that I genuinely only thought badly about. And at one point, well, let's just say I embraced it. Do not give anything about our appearance anyway.
Hey, we all got.
That is true, actually. We do not know anything about Delta appearance-wise. We just know he wears cool clothing, though. What species are we, anyway? Am I
Thanks,
Floppa?
Isaac.
No, that would be too convenient.
It
Thanks,
means a
mate.
lot that you'd embrace our ways like this. Not everybody shares our views on the night sky.
A lot better than being 6 feet under, if you ask me.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, totally.
Hairless monkey. Oh no, not the human. Ew. Humans. Stinky. We all sip our drinks as the light show
Ready for
continues.
the finale?
Hell to the yeah.
That wasn't it?
Isaac simply smirks and taps his phone once more. The drone moves into a large square formation, and their lights turn off. Wait, it's almost midnight. As the partygoers start to count down, certain drones light up. He's using their lights to form a countdown timer. Wow! It's almost as if the sky itself is ringing to the New Year's with us. 10, 9, 8. Where's the glitch? 8, 7, 6,
5.
5.
4.
3, 2.
1.
Happy New Year's! Yet again. The drone's gotta be fast. Just counting down. Really fast, you know? Everyone shouts it together and holds up their drinks. Isaac hit up the button in his phone and the drones softly land. I was about to say the drones softly explode. That would be fucking wonderful. Isaac hits a button on his phone and the drones softly explode. I want to see that now, by the way.
Hey, Delta. Come here.
Huh? Isaac smiles at me and holds out his hand. I place mine in his and he looks up at the drones. In his other hand, he still operates his phone. We are only 5 away from New Year's Eve. 5 minutes? Oh, jeez. 5 minutes away! Jesus Christ, Astra! You gave me a heart attack. I thought I'm aging faster than I anticipated. He presses a few more buttons on it and takes me to the center of the
This
yard.
part is special. Just for us.
Are they gonna spin around us? He blushes and several of the drones return to the sky and start shifting around. Then they form a large heart in the sky before bringing themselves lower. Sorry, autocorrection. No worries, I know what you mean. I just find it faster. Faster? I find it incredible. I forgot what I wanted to say. Fascinating. That's what I wanted to say. See, I even have autocorrect in my mind. It just doesn't work all the time, unfortunately. Then the light slowly shifts to the most beautiful
As
red.
weird as the last couple weeks have been, they've definitely been the best of my life.
He puts his phone away, holds out his other hand. I hold them both tightly as we gaze into each other's
I
eyes.
feel like my whole life led up to the moment we first met. Not online, but the first time I saw you at the airport.
Aww.
It felt like time stood still. I couldn't get over how pretty you were. It's frozen in my mind, as if that was the moment my life began.
I'm glad he's actually speaking his mind. Aww, that is so adorable. Almost in unison, both of our eyes start to water.
I wish that was my vision, so I could relive it every day. That one perfect moment where everything felt right. No uncertainty, no fright, just us.
They are listening. I mean, we are kind of off to the side, hopefully.
You're the best thing that's ever happened to me, Delta. I'm so glad that you feel the same way. It makes me feel whole.
I actually wonder one thing. What would happen if we wouldn't showcase the emotions back? Wow, I'm actually curious about this.
Maybe for the first time in my life.
But I am so freaking glad. I am so freaking glad he's whole. Ah, he sniffles.
No matter what I do, our bond will always be my greatest achievement. All I can hope for is that one day I'll make you just as happy.
You already have,
Well,
Isaac.
I'm glad to hear it.
He slowly leans for a kiss, and I do the same. Our lips lock together for first time under the crimson light of the drones. One of his hands rises and softly strokes the side of my face. We stay like this for a while, until he finally pulls back.
Thanks, Delta. Let's make this the best year of our lives.
It will be the best year. He smiles as we head back towards our friends, holding hands.
Wow, and I'm the one who writes romance.
Yes.
Shut up, Dante. You're ruining the moment.
Every Hermes needs a partner to help them with the burden.
I think I almost started to cry.
That really made me happy, seeing the both of you so close.
It's nothing. I just spoke from the heart.
Finally, I am incredibly glad for that. Oh, and by the way, the clock, the day changed. I just noticed that the day fully changed on the midnight thing.
It always knows what to say.
We all exchange glances and smile at one another. The year was over, and we hung on the precipice of new beginning. It was the moment where anything seemed possible as long as we stuck together. As if to ruin our perfect memory, though, we hear a collective gasp of shock. Everyone rushes to the TV in the backyard, and the chatter is overwhelming. But soon, the chatter starts to dissipate, and we hear people
Wait,
crying.
What's going on?
I don't know.
Let's go look.
We all make our way to the TV, taking slow, cautious strides. It's almost like we knew it was bad, and just wanted to delay the inevitable. Given what we know, I think we could all tell what was really going on. The people don't budge, so we slide our way between them. Inch by inch, we make our way to the front of sobbing crowd. On the TV appears to be the helicopter footage of the town square.
Oh, no.
Huh? The camera makes a quick zoom to the center of town square. My heart sinks to stomach as I see two bodies on the ground. They lay there lifeless as people watch in shock and horror. Not just heroes, but people from the city as well. Now they care? The camera zooms in more and I stumble back, needing to collect myself. Those were the parents of the child I kept seeing. I would recognize them anywhere. Sure enough, the child breaks through the crowd and runs towards their parents. Carrying a bunch of food, they trip causing the stuff to fly everywhere. Through teary eyes, they grab a couple apples off the ground, closing the distance between them and their parents. They kneel down. They bow as they try to feed the apples to the bodies of their parents. But obviously, they don't respond. The child is carried away, kicking and screaming in confusion and sadness. And moments later, the flashing blue and yellow light of the authorities arrive. Police cars show up, and even a couple ambulances. This would go down in history as first official interaction with the Zeros. Like many points in history, death changes everything in nearly instant. The view of those two bodies on the ground will be forever etched into my mind. Ouch. Ah, ouch, ouch, ouch. That hurts. That incredibly hurts. Well, yeah, Argus stands checked right now. They are screwed. They were holding hands, now laying dead, surrounded by scraps of food. I think, on some level, we all knew this was going to happen. I did know that will happen. I genuinely felt that it will happen. This is not the kind of game that literally has the happy ending where, hey, nobody died, everything is fine. There was bound to be a sacrifice of some kind. Either from us, ISSAC, or the Zeros. The police starts to close off access to the town square. It makes me wonder how Chiron feels now. They unrolled two-tone blue and yellow security tape around the perimeter. Because you know, you can say whatever you want. Chiron did say they could offer food, they could help, they could do anything. But they didn't do it, caring about their repercussions. Everyone stands back while fellow Zeros embrace and console the child. The sobbing and shock of the partygoers around me seems to fade. But now we're all processed what we saw, and it becomes reality. Me and my friends stand there, and now fully convinced of one simple fact. This is the fate of those who oppose Argus. It was made plain and simple for those, the whole world to see. But the group gives each other somber, almost knowing glances. We didn't want things to go south like this, but now that they have, we could have very well meet the same fate. Dead on the street, simply fighting for what we believe in. An inevitable thing when you place your trust in tyrants. I did.